what kind of video games does the One Piece franchise have to offer? You might know this, but I love the Dragon Ball video games. I love the Naruto video games. So I figured there had to be something that One Piece is known for. And other than the Pirate Warriors games, which look fun, but they don't look like they're very meaty, nothing really to dive into for long periods of time, and not really what I thought of when I was thinking of a One Piece game. And I think One Piece should come out with an Assassin's Creed Black Flag style game. Not necessarily a fighter like Ninja Storm or Dragon Ball FighterZ. They kind of have that market cornered. Yes, they could probably come out with a great fighting game, and I know they've got a few already that are okay, but this One Piece world is so vast, and I barely dip my toes into it. There's so much potential for it to be an amazing RPG. Each member of the Straw Hat crew could have a skill tree where you can unlock different skills, or they could do the Assassin's Creed. I guess they kind of had a skill tree in Assassin's Creed. I think you unlock different abilities, like his hidden blade and whatnot, or using two swords at once. But yes, give every character a skill tree with different abilities. I don't know. I'm not that far into the series, but maybe they unlock new fighting styles. Also, like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, you could buy different weapons for them, and that would be especially important for characters like Usopp, who has a variety of trick weapons and ammo, and Zoro, who has his one main white sword that was, I believe, his rival's sword who died, and he seems to have interchangeable the other two swords he uses. And he could go out and buy pairs of swords that are better and better throughout the game. Another thing about this One Piece RPG, Assassin's Creed Black Flag type game is you'd have naval combat. You'd have your own boat that you would you can customize, change parts of it, make it look different. You could probably buy clothes for your characters to make them look different, which would be very fun. And you definitely wouldn't just want to play as Luffy. I think that this whole show is built on the backs of all these great characters and how they interact with each other. I feel like maybe after you dock at a island or something, you can choose from the ship what character you want to take out and level up. Or use for that island, and maybe you can take some crewmates, maybe two crewmates with you as you're out there as backup. That'd be fun. Or you just play as one, whatever. Maybe it changes based on the story fight that happens, and you have to play as certain characters for certain missions. It'd be so much fun. The idea of using Luffy's Rubber Man abilities around a live RPG One Piece world, a beautiful world. The background sets in One Piece, the anime, are absolutely gorgeous, vibrant with color. That's exactly what I'd want the graphics to look like in this game. I would definitely want this game to play on the Nintendo Switch, so you could play handheld. So it doesn't have to be a next-gen thing. It could. I'd probably buy a PlayStation 5 or Xbox One X, or whatever they call it, Series X. I'm not sure. Xbox Series X? I think it is. Just to play this One Piece Black Flag style game. And I think all of you would absolutely love it. And I honestly think that this One Piece RPG would be one of the best anime-based video games of all time. Like I said, Dragon Ball and Naruto kind of have the fighting game genre cornered. But One Piece could take the RPG style games and elevate it for anime going forward. Sometimes anime games are absolutely awful, but this game would be fantastic, especially if they let you play through the story, but also allow you to go to different islands and do side missions that also unlock different conversations with different members of the Straw Hat crew. Maybe dialogue that never happened because certain characters weren't there. There's so much potential. The combat would be different with each member of the Straw Hat crew because they all fight differently, which I absolutely love. They're all very unique in their own ways. Obviously, Zoro would be the sword guy, and his fighting style would probably be the most flashy of them all. And Luffy, of course, having his Looney Tunes style fighting with his stretchy abilities. Just the idea of being able to gum pistol fist somebody across into the ocean. It'd be great if you could just punch an enemy who's near the ocean and then see them go flying after a gum pistol. Or using Luffy's abilities to run around town or stretch to get on the top of a building. It'd be fun. And maybe there's certain islands that need to be gone through by certain characters because they can't get to certain spots. Maybe only Luffy can get to these really high up spots because of his stretching abilities. And maybe Nami has a ability to steal things from people to make money for your crew, because I feel like there should be an element where you have to make money. Maybe you have to buy a certain amount of food for Sanji to cook that can also give you and your crew buffs for the next island you end up on. You can buy certain kinds of food that increase your attack power or your defense for the next island, and maybe for that whole island, whoever you choose to go out with has those buffs. Maybe they can have a cooking mini game for Sanji that also increases some stat of his. I love that there's a chef on this show. It's fantastic. Just the idea of these fishmen like Arlong and his crew being animated into this game, and you could board other ships, taking their treasure or whatnot, kicking their asses, just like in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. That was one of my favorite parts about Assassin's Creed Black Flag, was the naval combat. You would have, you'd of course pilot your pirate ship, the Mary something, I don't know. I'm still learning. Please forgive me. I'm absolutely loving this One Piece world, and I want them to come out with a game that honors how great this anime is. And I would most definitely, this is a requirement because I'm really enjoying the English dub. I would want an English dub for this game, because from what I've looked up, One Piece games are notorious for only having the Japanese dub, which saves them money, but it also frustrates people like me who really enjoy the One Piece English dub. That would be a requirement for this game. I would still play it regardless, but it'd be required. It'd be so much fun to hear people talking as you're going through the towns, the different islands, maybe meeting these fishmen. I'm so new to One Piece, so if I say something that doesn't make any sense, it's because I just finished the Arlong arc, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for the future. I'm excited to try the games that are out right now. But this game, I mean, this franchise, this anime, this manga, it needs a game like Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the best-selling pirate game of all time. This could be the next best-selling pirate game of all time. And not only that, probably the best-selling anime RPG of all time if this comes out. And it's what I imagine. Even if they just blatantly steal the fighting combat from Assassin's Creed, it'd be great. Or make it kind of like Arkham style fighting, but each character be unique. Make sure it's over-the-top anime goodness. I'm Mr. Morfetto. What do you guys think of a RPG One Piece style game? Please let me know in the comments if there's anything like that coming out. I've looked, it doesn't look like it. Please let me know in the comments if there's any other One Piece games that are worth my money and my time. I'm a big Switch fan, but I mean, I'm willing to hop on the PlayStation 4 if there's something on there that's pretty good. Just let me know. Please like, subscribe.